Hey there. So, got back up to the trail. You know, everything's pretty casual. Got an easy hitch. Got a fantastic new shirt. Check out this thing. It's outrageous. Love it. I got the shirt actually from some Brits that were staying in the hostel last night. They're here on a like tour of the US thing. And they drive around in a van and they go to all these different places. It's pretty cool. They went to Goodwill yesterday. Got outrageous outfits so that they could then go to karaoke last night and look ridiculous. You know, like one guy had like an American flag romper. You know, just stupid stuff. Anyway, this one guy's wearing this shirt, and like it's slightly too small for him. It's definitely a women's shirt, but totally worth it. And I saw it and I was like, that thing's perfect. It's just as hideous as I need it to be, and it's made of polyester. So we're set. He was gonna keep it, and then last night got to talking to two other girls that were in the group, shared a beer with them, and I was like, hey, if he doesn't want that shirt, leave it on the door or like the handle of my door, and I'll get it in the morning, because they're leaving quite early. Well, this morning, lo and behold, there's a shirt in the door handle. I was so excited. About 100 feet into the trail today, after our hitch from, I can't remember his name right now, but super nice guy, picked us up in the minivan. There's me and Puma, and Puma has a channel, I think it's called Puma Projects, or something along those lines. Anyways, we, oh, there's houses back here. We get about 100 feet in and I go to tie my shoes, because I need to tie my shoes finally. And immediately the shoelace breaks, just snap. And I was like, son of a, it's not a good place for that to happen. I actually tried to buy shoelaces, and the problem is the shoelaces are too big for the outlet, or for the eyelets of my shoes. Well, it's time to improvise. So I get out my bear cord, I whip it and try to condense it down so that it can fit through the eyelets. That doesn't work. So now I've stolen a cord from the side of my backpack, because it's big enough, or small enough rather, to fit into the eyelets. It's gonna hold, it'll hold long enough until I get new shoes in Chester. So it's been a day. Anyway, today, wanted to go 15, that is definitely not gonna happen. So I think we're gonna find a pretty lake and park up. We're just about to enter the Desolation Wilderness in, I think, a couple miles. And it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous, nothing but lakes. So should be some good trail porn today. Did the full resupply, ate a bunch of food. I'm gonna have to poop soon. You know, the usual. Oh, I need to put on sunscreen. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys down the way. Welcome to Aloha Lake. This is where I'm camping for the night. I think I'm 6.4 miles into the day, maybe just a little bit more than that, because I came from the highway. It's gorgeous. It's not quite as cool as a Thousand Island Lake, but there's still a lot of snow on the north side of the mountain across the lake. And yeah, feels good to be here. I'm not around anyone, which is interesting. Mousetrap is behind me. Butterfly Kisses, excuse me, got in yesterday, and his parents arrived today from Australia. And but he was sick, and he was sick enough that he actually left his tent set up, and he just took one small bag of things that he absolutely had to have, you know, like passport, ID, a couple snacks, things like that. So he might have gotten Giardia or something, because his Sawyer might have frozen. Not terribly likely, but he wasn't feeling the best. So he's behind. I don't know where Craynip is. I know he was going to try to get out today. Leg day is actually ahead of me. He left much earlier in the day, so he's ahead somewhere. But I'm going to put in a pretty big day tomorrow, so I might catch him. And yeah, so we're just kind of all spread out. Oh, and Chatter left yesterday, So he's a full day ahead of us. He'll chronically be a full day ahead of us until his parents visit on the 30th, and hopefully they come and do trail magic. They come find us. Yeah, I'll give you a quick tour of the lake though. It's really pretty. It's also just about sunset. It's 8 o'clock, or like 8:10, and it's shockingly warm. So I'm hoping there's not dew. Probably will be because it's a giant body of water. Plenty of mosquitoes. They're here. There's a lot of lakes up here in the Desolation Wilderness, and that's going to be an interesting fight for the next week or so as I travel through the Desolation. I'm also going to try to take short little videos of every single lake that I see, and I'll try to name them. I don't know if that'll be successful. It sounds like a lot of work too, but you'll get the idea of how many lakes we're walking through. It's pretty impressive. But Aloha Lake, it's definitely really well known, and it's really pretty. It's also really accessible. It's only a 6-mile hike from the chalet down at Echo Lake, and Echo Lake is accessible by the highway. It actually sits above the highway, which is pretty interesting. You walk up to the edge and you can see the cars racing down below you. Yeah, tomorrow promises to be a good day. I'm sure sunrise will be just as beautiful as sunset, so keep you posted. You guys have a good night.
She's a good girl. Loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl. Crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. Oh, it's a long day. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free falling. And all the vampires walking through the valley move west down the